Brilliance Audio presents the unabridged recording of About the Night by Anat Talshir, translated by Evan Fallenberg, performed by Mel Foster. For my beloved family. Part 1, 2006. She said nothing, and neither did he. What was there to add after what he had said? Even the machine hooked up to his heart silenced its beeping. It was as if all the background noise, the bustling corridor, the heavy footfalls of the patients, the squeaky wheels of the beds, the nurses' voices, had been muted. She sat facing him, her hands holding her arms, her fingers digging into her flesh. When she rose too quickly from her chair to open a window, she felt a slight dizziness, but the burst of cool air tempered it. She remained there, at the window, awash in the fresh air, and wishing to forget what she had heard. He, too, was breathing deeply, his eyes closed like someone who had only just found a moment of repose. Several minutes earlier, she had been sitting by his side, still astonished that he had called for her after so many years. She knew that he was still living in the same house in Jerusalem. His children were grown and living in different parts of the world, and almost nothing was left of his wealth, massive as it had once been. The backdrop of Hadassah Hospital did not suit him in the least, and still, despite its ugliness, he was as noble and dignified as ever, his prominent features reminiscent of the charismatic man she recalled from her childhood. Just hearing his name, Elias Riani, was enough to stir her. The brown eyes, the gray hair combed back, the beautiful neck, everything was intact. It had merely grown older. She wished to see if the laugh lines would appear around his eyes as she remembered them, as if the sun in all its glory were lighting his face and spreading warmth to everyone in the vicinity. He asked her to pour them tea from the thermos standing on the small cabinet. "In the glass cups," he said. "Munir comes every morning. He brings me hot tea, washes the cups, changes my pajamas, shaves me. I tell him, don't come anymore, and still..."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?